Hey guys, I'm Travis Garrison. Welcome to the Crossover Talk Show. We'll be talking sports and life. Our whole thing here is to basically help student athletes, that's going on throughout their career on and off the court and field. Today, we have a special guest with us today. We have Melvindrick Johnson with us today from Mississippi. How's it going, young
Yes,
fella?
sir. How you doing? I'm blessed. How you doing?
Doing
Thank you
pretty
for
good.
having me here.
And no problem at all, man. I love everything that you got going on. I definitely, I'm big on highlighting the young fellas, the young people that's doing positive things, whether it's in the classroom and off the classroom. Now you're from Mississippi, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Down in the Delta.
what's so interesting about that, man? I have an uncle. We have some family down in Mississippi. I've never been though. We have some family down there. I never been, and also got some friends in Mississippi.
You should come. You should definitely come try us out.
Oh yeah,
Come give us
absolutely.
a try.
Absolutely. So what was it like for you growing up in Mississippi? How was that for you?
Um, Man, it's a long story, but I'm gonna get straight to the details. We really didn't have too many opportunities. I'm originally from Shaw, Mississippi, small one A school, probably population of probably like 600 people. My graduating class was like 45 people. So like, yeah, it's very small. We really didn't have that many opportunities because we didn't have like social media with Huddle and all that. We literally had direct film. I had to send my film to coaches from a Google Drive, like select plays.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So you basically had to do the leg all the leg work yourself, huh?
Had to.
Man, that's determination. That says a lot about your character and the drive that you have. And obviously that's why you are where you are right now.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
so what made you decide to start playing football?
It was this one of my homeboys and his father. They had a little rec league football team or whatnot. And I was originally a baseball player. I've been playing baseball since I was like 5. But yeah, his daddy had a football team. He asked me to come out and play. So that's when I actually like first put on shoulder pads and I really liked it. I liked the physical part of it. It was fun.
Right. And you say you started off playing baseball, so you made that transition. So do you still like baseball, or you just
Oh, I
totally?
love it, man. I love it. But I'm strictly football right now.
So what was that transition like? You say you love baseball, but you basically just wanted to stick to football. What was that transition like, and what made you basically say football is my thing and this is what I want to do?
Okay, so let me tell you the story. My mother going into high school, I was short and fat. I was probably like 5'5", 195, like this short and stocky. So I really wasn't too big on football. So I was cold at baseball. I've been good at baseball all my life. So I didn't start playing football, high school football, until my junior year in high school because my mother was like, "No, nah, you can't play. Your grades is this, woo the woo." But she always let me play baseball.
Yeah.
So started off, I was an offensive lineman. I played literally every position on the field, from tight end to center to linebacker,
Right.
everything besides defensive back. So, and once I finally got the opportunity, I found love for the game. Coaches that I had, they gave me the motivation and everything. So I just stuck with it, took it and ran with it.
Right. And you said one thing I love that you said was that your mom said you are not playing no sports because those grades are not right. And that's
Yeah.
and that's huge because what we know now and what I know is that you can't have one without the other. You can be good in a sport, but if you ain't got the grades, it's basically honestly it's pointless because ain't no college coach is going to take a look at a kid that's great on the field on the court, but don't have the grades. So much respect to your moms for that, man, because I'm pretty sure it made you the man that you are today.
Yes, sir.
So what did you like or dislike about playing high school football? And during those high school days, you said it was pretty tough at your high school, right?
Yeah, see, only thing I didn't like because like we were so small that we really didn't have the resource to like watch film on opponents and things of that nature. So that's probably like the only thing I didn't like about it.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Like I said, I could just only imagine. Like you said your class is a class of 45 people. I know. In my high school, the high school I went to, our whole school, we had about 900 kids total, inside of, but it was an all boys school, so it wasn't as quite as small
See,
as
that's a
yours.
big difference.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, man. Yeah, but like, so basically, your mom giving you that in that sense, that motivation, in the sense of you ain't playing no sports until you get your grades right, and that pretty much what made you focus more on grades and make sure you had that on point, correct?
Yes, sir. Had to make me lock in because if it weren't for that, I don't know what I'd be doing right now.
Right. So, so now you obviously in college right now. So, what was your focus like? Is that something that you was driven to do? Like, man, I'm gonna get my grades right. I'm gonna kill it in high school, and I want to go play college football.
See, growing up, I always wanted to be like a college athlete, a student athlete. So the motivation was already there. It was just the education part to getting a chance to show what really opportunity, just getting the opportunity to showcase.
Right.
And my
Now,
mother, she was big in school. She was a class valedictorian. So it was
right.
like her drive made me want to do this. So it was just like, all right.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And like I said, that's huge. Like I said again, shout out to moms for basically instilling that in you, because like I said before, you don't have a lot of parents out here that's like that. They mostly focus on their kids, just focusing on, the athletic side of everything. But they, like I said, it's two and two go hand in hand. So definitely, so what made you pick Millsap College?
See, at first I was a JUCO transfer. So
Okay.
and my homeboy here, named Nick Hayes, he got me in touch with the coaches. I came on a visit, I fell in love. Most of the part, my mama fell in love with it because of the academic standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they big on academics. So and with that, coaching staff fell in love with the coaching staff. They was real from the start. And then they just gave me an opportunity.
Right. Real quick. So I know you said in high school you played different positions, correct?
Yes, sir.
Played different positions. So I want to touch on real quick when you made that transition from lineman, but now you quarterback. How was that whole transition? How did that even happen?
See, I was a pitcher on the baseball field. So the football coach was like, "Oh, you got a strong arm. You might need you to come play quarterback." And I was smart. Like I wasn't no like just throw the ball everywhere. I always made the right decision. So it was just like, yeah, he can trust me.
Right.
So once I made that transition, it was hard because I really didn't have a quarterback coach to teach me how to do a three-step drop, none of that reads and all that. So it was just like I'm playing backyard football.
Man, that's incredible, because like I don't know many football players that made that transition from lineman to quarterback. I never heard that story like that. I don't know if you have, but I never heard that story, and it's a very interesting story and very intriguing. But that just shows your skill level and your determination to make that transition, and then obviously for your coach to believe in you to do that. 'Cause that's a huge gamble.
Yes, sir. Because I was like, once I told I was like 5'5", 190. So once I finally like started growing, I went from like 5'5" to like 5'10" in one summer, going into my senior year, and then like the beginning of the football season, before I knew it, I looked up, I was 6'2". And so it was just like, wow, it all came apart though.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, but we're gonna take a quick break, a quick commercial